Our big story at midday is a big blow to Southern Nevada's economy amid this pandemic. CES 2021 is no longer coming to Las Vegas.
Ross, in short, it's very big. The hits just keep coming here in Las Vegas.
CES has been canceled. Julia Borston has more.
It is going to now be an all-digital experience.
Consumer electronics is not going to be happening next year. While the Consumer Electronics Show decided a change would do them good, they canceled their show in 2021. What's going on, guys? We're here. It's the first time in the new expansion to the Las Vegas Convention Center. It's Steven. It's not leaving Las Vegas. Let's take a look at what's good this year. We have media access. It literally says it right there. Such a cool little perk of being a YouTuber and working for 2-3 years of doing this. But I'm going to show you guys what's happening at CES this year. This new building here is the first building you see coming in off the strip. And we're going to check it out and see what's good. Thanks so much for watching, sharing, liking. Let's get going with the video and action. So one interesting thing, just so you guys know, when I checked in, first of all, you had to show your COVID status. So I went to my website for my state and I printed off my vaccination record. The second thing is they give you one of these. She said, do you want one of these to take home? And I said, are you kidding me? Sure, this thing is worth hundreds of dollars online nowadays. These are the COVID-19 at-home test kits. All right, we're in the food court area right now. This is the new convention center. Let's go see what we have over here and then hop into the main areas. Show you guys how busy this is. The big thing this year is whether or not this CES show is going to have any people at it. Flight cancellations, Omicron, COVID, major exhibitors not showing up. So we're going to have to find out just by looking and seeing how it really is. So I'm certainly not going to sugarcoat this. It's not what I do, but obviously, you can see that there is a ton of open space behind us. There's people that have canceled, but there are some big companies here. This part of the convention center expansion, which is bringing up to 3 million feet of this just expansion space right here, this is apparently the largest of its type in America, maybe the world. Open spans, so no walls, anything. Look how far back it goes. Of course, they have the obligatory Welcome to Las Vegas sign back here, so if you want to take your picture with the sign, I guess they figured, well, we have less exhibitors, but it's a little dead here. Let's go to the other side too and see what we can see, but I want to see something cool for cars first. So obviously there's a lot of focus on electric vehicle technology, charging technology, the processors that go into charging technology, but there's a lot of open space. I'm gonna try to stop talking about the open space because it's just great that this event's even happening. A lot of stuff's happening digital only. So one thing that's prominent at the show are these huge digital displays. And speaking of huge digital displays, we gotta take a second to thank our sponsor for this videos and for this channel, Pinay Magazine. Now, Pinay Magazine is actually an Ethereum-based company. They are Ethereum 2.0 validators. You find them on Instagram, and what they do is they aim to showcase the global Pinay to the world, and of course the Pinay is a woman of Filipino origin. The first issue coming up is going to be Pinays from North America, with subsequent issues having Pinays from Australia, New Zealand, the EU, the UK, everywhere else in between. And they buy that billboard over at Resorts World once a week out of every month. They have them coming up at the end of January this time around. So check them out at the first link below and say hello. Also to TKEX over on Instagram. They are the best validator program out there. We work with them for our Ethereum loan program on Not Leaving Crypto, and also VegasFaceMask.com. I'm wearing it today all day. It's comfortable. Doesn't fall down my face. I don't have to fiddle with it, as you've noticed. Goes around the back of your head, not your ears. No nose wire, solid colors, also patterns. VegasFaceMask.com. 2 for $25, free shipping everywhere in the United States, and we ship international for a fee. All right, back to the action here as we check out this new hall and the existing, where the real party is, over at CES 2022. So now that we're outside, we can take the mask down. And What's really surprising is how many people are 100% adhering to the mask guidances inside. Right now, this is a global event, and I guess that they've put everybody on notice. Anyhow, so we got to walk down to the main older convention center. You can see the strip behind me, hopefully, and it's not far. I mean, it's a beautiful day today. It's gonna be 62 degrees. I've been down in this area in January when it is cold and blowing and 35 is a high. So it's a good thing that we are actually down here right now, and it's a glorious day. So general stuff to note, the first CES I ever had the privilege of attending, and thank you to my friend Jeremy, who, if he's watching this, hooked me up with that, which led into being able to be in this one. This was 3 years ago, and this parking lot over here was full of exhibitor space. There was Google out there, there was all sorts of different companies. Some of these companies not even attending right now, unfortunately. So before we do go into the main center hall, I spent the better part of an hour and a half looking, because somebody on the live stream I've already done super chatted looking for the BMW that changes color. And yes, I also went to the Tesla loop and we filmed that, so subscribe to the channel. You can see that in a separate video. But we're gonna go see the BMW that changes color. It's like a James Bond car or something. And so thank you for the super chat on our live stream. We're gonna go see that color changing BMW. So would you look at that? The World Trade Center, Las Vegas. Even the Vegas YouTube guys learn something now and then. But onwards to this BMW, because now we're doing a Chevy Chase. It's not a vacation, it's a journey, it's a quest.
Well, I'll tell you something, this is no longer a vacation, it's a quest.
We still have to find it. Glad we got it when we did. This is the color changing BMW. My God, this is a trip. Look at this thing. This thing is not iridescent. My wife's first response was iridescent. Those have been around forever. No, this is something completely different. It looks like it's basically just coated with massive amounts of LED panels. Everything from the rims to every inch of surface of the car. You can tell that they're actually film that's on the car, so it's got to be some kind of e-paper type thing. But it says changes colors, but all I see are black and whites. Still quite cool, and still a big draw of this show. Everybody wants to see this thing, as you can see. Hey guys, if you're watching this so far, I just want to thank you. I know this is going to be a bit of a longer video, and I'm going to try not to talk as much as show you cool stuff. But if you're watching, I want to take a pause here, sit down. I've been walking since all the way from Resorts World where I parked, and parking's still free there, by the way. But the first time I went to this, it was, I believe, 2019. I had nothing. I didn't even have a gimbal. I remember doing a live stream. It was jittery and bumpy as hell. Now I got the newest tech and the nicest stuff, and I owe it all to the people that watch these videos. So thank you. I am incredibly grateful to you for watching this video and for checking out the channel. And if you haven't done so, you might want to subscribe to this channel. We cover Vegas updates. We do short films like this. We do news updates and analysis on the city and live streams as well. And thank you, and please consider subscribing and commenting and liking. Those ways that you do those things, which cost you nothing, help the YouTube algorithm know to suggest this video to people that are not unlike you, who will see the video as well. And if you don't do those things, YouTube assumes that you're not too into the video and that you might not like it that much. So thank you, and also thank you to our channel sponsor, Pinay Magazine. We gave them a shout out at the beginning, and to my wife, who made this very comfortable mask from VegasFaceMask.com that I now have to wear because I'm going into the main hall. The main hall is the best part, I believe. This is where it all is really focused. This is where CES grew and grew for 20 plus years in Vegas, 30 plus years. I don't even know how long it's been here. I'll try to put on the screen and below me. This is where the big exhibits are. This is where all the new tech is showing, and I'm excited. So let's stop talking and let's start rocking and look at the main hall of CES 2022. All right, so as we go through the main hall, you might be asking yourself, What about international tourists? Have people come here from all over the world? The answer is yes. We've seen badges from Sweden, Hungary, Canada, Mexico. There are people from basically all the continents. People have come from all over the world for this, which I think is great. This is going to be the future of over-the-air television, by the way. It's called ATSC 3.0. I'm a nerd, but all you need to know is that this basically allows you to do up to, I think, 4K picture, cinema, quality sound, special features, program guides, without having a cable box, without having a Roku player, the future of TV. So we're going to see a lot of this stuff, I suspect, as we go into the main halls. So at first I thought this must be exhibitor space that wasn't filled, and it might be. This is actually a virtual type of walkthrough where you scan with your phone a QR code, and then it walks you through these different virtual halls, and it shows you the history of CES and some of the big unveilings. Pretty cool. It's a good use of empty space, so at least they're doing something. When the biggest booth and when you walk into the hall is LG and USPS, you know it's off. Expect more of this, I guess, as stuff goes virtual. We get used to working from home, and that's the way it is. I believe these are augmented reality as well. I've yet to try it myself. We want to get as much footage as we can. So I'm over here at the USPS booth, and no lie, this thing is hilarious. This is the brand new electric USPS delivery truck. A lot of people have nicknamed this the Duck, and I can see why, but it's still cool to see what a USPS delivery truck of the future is going to look like. So there's definitely some really cool stuff that I've never seen, like this setup right here, which is a completely clear touchscreen monitor. So I think on the other side of this big black wall, we finally have found what we're looking for. I believe we have finally found the Samsung area. It waved me into the media side of things, and I didn't have to wait in the queue, which was cool. Lots of good tech innovation over here. This is one of the most popular parts. And this is where CES starts to feel like the old CES, because there's a ton of people around here, as you can see. So we did miss one very important place here at CES. That would be the Sony booth. Sony wants to make cars, and I thought I would take a look at them. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I'm wearing 3 colored stickers, there's these bins here. This is hilarious. You're supposed to put the sticker on you that is your personality, and on my live stream I decided to put all 3 on me so I would really, really confuse people. Take a look at this. You have yellow for fist bumps and elbows, and red for no touching, and green for shaking hands, and all 3 together. It's the old Famicom logo, right? Tell me if you know what the Famicom is in the comments below. Some of you do. So on my live stream, I discovered this. If you don't subscribe to the channel, in the middle of filming all this, I did a live stream of what we saw today with a group of people. You can check that out too, subscribe to the channel. Let's go see what the Sony booth has in store for us. A lot of cool technology, PlayStations, and more. You're gonna be blown away. Let's go. They have some really cool stuff in here that I want to show you. First up are these cars. These cars are electric cars made by Sony. They're making them with an automaker based out of Austria, but if they go into mass production, it's going to be more competition for EVs. Over here we have some drones. The drones are fantastic. These drones are huge. They're for commercial style production. It's heavy enough that you could hang an entire camera setup off of them, like a cinema camera. And Sony has got a really surreal experience back here. People just sitting, chilling on these really nice fabric chairs they built. And what I didn't know about Sony, they make commercial satellites. Yes, that's right. You can fly a commercial satellite into space, own your own digital photography and footage of the Earth. Sony, who would have thought, right? All right, so thoughts on CES 2022. Yeah, it's smaller, but it doesn't matter because it's a consumer electronics show and it took 2 years off, for gosh sakes. It's an amazing experience to see this type of technology crammed into one place if you're a nerd like me. And if you just love the city of Las Vegas, you have to be appreciative that this show is happening and that they have faith to put it forward and show people who took the time off and did it digital only, but maybe they should have been a part of this experience. Samsung City is obviously the big center and focal point. This is what the old-fashioned CES really felt like, and I'm really glad that I came down here. So super thanks to everybody who's watching, sharing, liking these videos. We appreciate you. Please check out our channel sponsor, Pineye Magazine, as well as VegasFaceMask.com. Served me well. I had to wear it the whole time I was inside, as you saw. And we did it. We officially got CES back in town. So appreciate you guys. Share this with somebody if you like tech, or if you want to show them that there's a world where COVID and normal people exist and normal things happen, because that's really the biggest thing about this. I could go on and on, but I got to get on a live stream. So now's the time of the video where I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, click if you're ready. Look at the camera, check it out. I appreciate you guys. 3, 2, 1, and click! Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video and checking out my channel. And if you love Vegas, I'm going to put another video up here by my head. It's going to be the CES from 2 years ago. Can you believe it? Yeah, it's going to be a comparison video. It's a live stream. The quality's not great, but check it out. And be sure to subscribe to this channel because you get more Vegas videos on a constant basis. Live streams, news, analysis, chats, you name it. We got Vegas here on Not Leaving Las Vegas. Now's the time of the video where I really do have to leave. And you're supposed to put these at the end of the videos, because if you watch this far in, you're probably into the channel. So be sure to subscribe and check out the extra video. Bye-bye.